Thanks so much for joining us on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm Jeremy Carroll. We will begin in the nation's capital. U.S. President Joe Biden could reportedly sign an order encouraging the domestic production of minerals needed to make batteries in electric vehicles. A source telling Reuters that the move could come as early as this week. As Bloomberg reports, the effort would add battery materials to the list of items covered by the 1950 Defense Production Act. That's the same authority Harry Truman used to make steel for the Korean War, and Donald Trump invoked to spur mask and ventilator production in the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Such an order could help mining companies extracting minerals such as lithium, nickel, and cobalt access government funding for feasibility studies or efforts to modernize their existing facilities. Pricing for the materials have surged recently due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, along with increasing global EV demand. In other news, Genesis has opened its first U.S. standalone store. As our Carly Schaffner reports, the new dealership in Lafayette, Louisiana represents the next step for Genesis as it continues to grow its U.S. presence. Arthur LeBlanc Jr., dealer principal of Genesis of Lafayette, says the store will help elevate the brand across the region. Dealers have 5 other standalone stores under construction around the country. Hyundai's luxury brand has a growing lineup of models that include utilities that have driven recent sales. Genesis sold nearly 50,000 vehicles in the U.S. last year. That's triple its results from 2020. Turning to Europe, Mercedes-Benz says its German plants are running. However, the automaker has been forced to make some shift adjustments at its home plant due to supply chain disruption caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Workers at the factory build the luxury automaker's flagship sedans, the S-Class and the EQS. Mercedes declined to comment on which lines had been affected. In China, Volkswagen Group says it will partially shut down output at its Shanghai factory due to a lack of parts from suppliers. VW manages the plant with its Chinese joint venture partner, SAIC Motor. Shanghai is currently in a strict COVID-19 lockdown to stop the spread of the virus. And turning back to Mercedes, the automaker is showing off the next generation GLC midsize crossover. The vehicle will arrive this fall with 3 plug-in hybrid powertrains that offer more than 62 miles of electric-only range. The automaker has not said if there will be a full electric variant. That's our time for today. For breaking news 24/7, stay locked to AUTONEWS.com. We'll see you tomorrow.